Hello, and as you've already told my community post, this is the start of another series and a James Bond one. It's been a while. We've already done the complete James Bond review series of every single 25 films made so far. Feel free to check that out on my YouTube playlist. However, in this series, I'm going to start on the James Bond films, and all James Bond videos relating to the channel uploaded. The next 25 James Bond videos will be about this series. It'll be a complete continuation. I hope that all makes sense. We'll be on the James Bond cars, which, like I said, you probably already know at this point, but yeah. So, all 25 main James Bond cars. I stress the word main there. I know there's several cars in each film, technically both, but I'm focusing on just the cars that James Bond himself owns and is riding in each film. Let's get straight into it. Well, here we go then, the beginning of the series from Dr. No, 1962. We started with the James Bond car of the Chevrolet Bel Air. Technically, there's a villain involved here, so I kind of just contradict my previous statement, but it is definitely the main car. As you can see in the box set on Motormax, it's quite a famous James Bond collectible, and it's the main James Bond car we're first introduced pretty much to, so we can get into it. I know there was the other James Bond car in the film, which was the Sunbeam Alpine, but yeah, Chevron Bel Air is what we're going with, so thank you very much, so that's cool. So, the scene this car is introduced to is very, very well done, I think. James Bond has just arrived in Jamaica, and of course is assigned his mission, tracking down Dr. No and finding exactly what he's up to. What I also like this scene about when the car is introduced is that Felix Leiter is of course in the background. So yeah, that's a nice little touch to of course future James Bond films. You know, he becomes a very, very prominent character. So the Chevron Bel Air, well, unfortunately this car, because of its relatively limited screen time, doesn't have any gadgets in that, well, at least no gadgets we can see actually have, there's no guns or turrets or, I don't know, glass that you can shatter with a watch. We'll get to that and die another day. It is just the car itself, but that still, it's a very nice car. It suits the setting and it suits James Bond's vibe very well. It looks very much like it is from 1962, and there's is Felix Leiter. Nice to get him in a scene. So the scene itself, though, with the James Bond car of the Chevron Bel Air in Dr. No is very well done. I think that the tension in them is very well done because we know that he is a villain, the one driving. Hence, when James Bond was in the phone booth talking to, of course, MI6 back at HQ, he realised he is a villain, and of course he's driving very far. It's a good bit of dramatic irony. No, it's not. Sorry, you can tell I failed GCSE English. No, it's not at all. What I'm on about. It's very much, us and James Bond know something that our character on screen doesn't, so it's kind of dramatic irony for the character on screen, which still doesn't really make much sense, but you get what I mean. We know he's a villain, and yeah, it's pretty cool that, like I say, we get to see the whole thing play out. We're always wondering what's going to happen next. Is he going to kill the villain? He's going to just end up fighting him. It's all very much well done. If anything, this villain should have had more screen time, not just with the James Bond car, but throughout the film generally. The nice little touch I do like about this scene, though, from Dr. No with the James Bond car is that in the glove box, which you'll see in a minute, there's of course the hidden pistol, which of course adds to that tension and shows that the car, does have these little secret compartments in them. That makes it very, very cool. Overall, the James Bond car in this film is very nice to look at. It's very visually pleasing. It suits, like I said, suits 1962. It suits James Bond. It suits Dr. No. It gets us, it sets a standard for future James Bond films of what the cars are going to look like and what they're going to entail. The James Bond cars are very much a part of the film. They almost feel like their own character in their own right, if that makes sense. And yeah, like Dr. No, the Chevron Bel Air. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video of the series. And next video, goodbye.